Hello friends, this is Adam with Movie Guy 365, and with Alexandre Aja's Crawl movie getting ready to hit Blu Ray, I thought it would be fun to do a blind buy purchase and pick up his previous effort, the remake of The Hills Have Eyes in Blu Ray. If you're new to the channel, please hit the like button, subscribe, hit that bell notification. I put out videos every single day. You can also find me over Twitter and Instagram at MovieGuy365, as well as over at the Disney Magic Hour podcast. I will leave a link for that in the description. Okay, here it is, my blind buy of The Hills Have Eyes by Alexandre Aja. Now, I picked this up in addition. It was the 2-pack over at Best Buy, also including The Hills Have Eyes 2, which I have not yet watched, but I have seen the Wes Craven film many times, many, like 2 or 3 times in my lifetime. And I always thought it was creepy, just good Wes Craven craziness. So typically I'm not a huge fan of remakes, but when I saw Crawl in theaters and, you know, I saw Alexandre Aja actually has like some really good talent behind the lens, I really wanted to give this one a try, and it was well spoken for. So I thought I'd go ahead and do a blind buy. Sometimes I do that here on the channel. I like to just dive into something I've never seen. But, so as I mentioned, saw the original, never saw this one, so let me give you my thoughts about it. I actually really enjoyed it quite a bit. I think it was definitely up his alley as far as the directors go. And it was a very unsettling, I would say the first half is very unsettling. And just, there was a lot of atmosphere, and I love that kind of stuff. The family was, you know, had like, it was a 3-dimensional family. Like, there was dynamics. Every member had a personality. And so you kind of felt for them when they started, you know, getting stuck in that situation. It was just a very good, just overall solid creepiness first half, a lot of suspense and anticipation. Now once the ball starts rolling and things happen, you know, with the cannibals in the mountains or the hills, that's when things kind of turn a little bit more into standard, you know, horror film territory. It's nothing knock against it, but it just didn't have that pizzazz of the first half. It's still good. It was still like an entertaining ride, and it's creepy. The abandoned nuclear town was really atmospheric. I enjoyed that. I enjoyed the monsters, the effects, the makeup. It all looked good. It really did. And I'm not sure like our main protagonist was maybe necessarily the best way to go. But, you know, he you know, did his thing. And then, of course, we have the people that are waiting back at the trailer. And I feel like that would have lent itself to a little bit more suspense. But it still had some good stuff. And I think overall the resolution was good. I enjoyed it. I actually really liked this one. I think it was great. A lot of fun. I would say comparatively to Wes Craven, I feel it does some stuff better than Craven did. I would say arguably the first half is probably better than Craven's film. But I still enjoy both, actually, for different reasons. I think they complement each other without completely stepping over one another. You know, premise is more or less the same, but I think the execution, each director did it differently, and I think they did it good in their own way. Now, as far as the Blu Ray goes, it's a very good looking image. I think there's oversaturation. I think that's intended. And of course, the color red definitely has like its pop to it, and it's prominent through the back half of the film. Detail looks good. Black levels look okay. They could use a little bit of bump in darkness, but that's usually things that are reserved more or less for like a 4K Ultra HD disc, and I think that would probably do better in that regard. Audio-wise, a very nice DTS 5.1. It's very subtleness. Like the first half, once again, is more or less kind of like dialogue driven, a little bit of like LFE kick in with the trailer and stuff like that they're driving through. But near the end, it's definitely more aggressive. A lot going on in the surround sounds. Front channels, for the most part, are good, easy to understand everybody, and just an overall good-looking Blu-ray disc. It's not going to win any awards quality-wise, but I think it's very good for this type of movie. It's just, there's so much you could do with the overall natural saturation of just the cinematography. But I really recommend this one. I think you should give it a shot. I was very pleased. I'll be checking out part 2 at some point in the near future. So let me know in the comments below what you thought of The Hills Have Eyes, the remake, and are you going to be picking up his next movie, Crawl? And have you seen the original, The Hills Have Eyes? Lots of questions in there. So let's talk about it in the comments. And in the meantime, please like, subscribe, hit that bell notification. I put out videos every single day. So until next time, this is Adam with Movie Guy 365. I will see you at the movies.